Everyone thought Ryder and Skylar were just another Hollywood pairing, until the night the cameras caught what no one was supposed to see. Ryder stepped out of the black SUV first, jaw tight, eyes burning with something between anger and desire. Skylar followed, her hand trembling as she closed the door. They weren't fighting. They weren't kissing. But the tension between them, it could have set the whole street on fire. Ryder didn't say a word as they walked into the hotel, but Skylar felt the storm building in him. Paparazzi flashes chased them through the lobby, catching the moment her fingers brushed his wrist, accidentally, or maybe not. Ryder froze. Skylar's breath caught. For a second, the world around them disappeared. Whatever happened between them tonight wasn't planned, but it was definitely real. Inside the elevator, the doors slid shut, muting the chaos outside. Ryder finally looked at Skylar, really looked, and she felt that stare all the way to her spine. "You shouldn't have come," he muttered, though his voice cracked with something he couldn't hide. Skylar stepped closer. "You texted me first," she whispered. His jaw clenched. She was right, and that truth hit harder than either of them expected. The elevator chimed, but neither moved. Ryder stepped out first, tried to regain control, but Skylar followed close, matching every stride. When they reached the suite, he hesitated with the keycard in hand. "If we walk inside," he warned quietly, "there's no going back." Skylar didn't blink. "Then stop pretending you want to." The card clicked, the door opened, and the air between them practically snapped. The door shut behind them, sealing the world out. Ryder paced once, fighting himself, but Skylar stepped forward and stopped him with just a look. "Why did you call me?" she asked. He exhaled, defeated. "Because every time I try to stay away, you show up in my head stronger." Skylar moved closer, her voice barely a breath. "Then stop running." Ryder's resolve cracked, and the truth finally broke through. Ryder stopped pretending. He stepped in, close enough that Skylar felt the heat of his breath. "You have no idea what you're doing to me," he murmured. Skylar didn't step back. She tilted her chin up instead. "Then show me." His control snapped for a heartbeat, his fingers brushing her waist before he caught himself. "This is dangerous," he warned. Skylar's smile was soft, fearless. "So are you." Ryder's guard crumbled the moment Skylar touched his hand. Light, intentional, enough to break the last line he'd drawn. "Skylar," he whispered, but her name sounded more like a confession than a warning. She stepped closer, feeling his heartbeat jump. Outside, phones were buzzing with rumors, but inside the suite the truth was louder. They weren't an accident. They weren't a headline. They were a spark waiting to ignite. Ryder backed up until his shoulders touched the wall, but Skylar followed, refusing to let him hide behind his own fear. His breath shook as she closed the last inch between them. "You're scared of what this looks like," she said quietly. "I'm scared of how real it feels," he admitted. Her fingers grazed his jaw, soft but sure. "Then feel it." For the first time tonight, Ryder didn't resist. The city lights spilled through the curtains, painting them in soft gold as Ryder finally pulled her in. Skylar's breath hitched, not from surprise, but from relief. This moment had been chasing them for months. "You make everything complicated," he murmured against her temple. "Good," she whispered back. "Simple was never us." Nothing about them felt accidental now. It felt inevitable. When morning crept in, the world outside was exploding with headlines, theories, and blurry photos. Ryder glanced at Skylar, still wrapped in the sheets, still looking at him like he was worth the risk. "You know this is going to blow up," he said. Skylar reached for his hand, steady and unafraid. "Let it."